Hey there, Brent, and folks who will be running the Joe versus Pro section. My name is Blake Russell. Brent, I know you know me a little bit. For those who don't know me, I've done some work with Brent in the past. And if you will take a look to your left, you will notice a picture of a person holding a very large bass, which was caught here locally in the Kansas City area, and it is not me. Now, Brent, I know your instructions said to make a little video or perhaps post a little information about why I should be fishing against you. For those who don't know me, I have the opportunity to do some writing for Brent and a magazine that he's associated called Bass Quest Magazine. I've met with him a few times, and he's a great guy, and I always look forward to work with him and speak with him. But that doesn't qualify me as a Joe. In fact, if I were to categorize myself, I would probably call myself something less than Joe, and I'm not sure what that might be. That might be a Bob, that might be a Bill, but I'm not a Joe. I do, however, have a friend who is a Joe, who might be able to take on a pro, and I think that he should have his time in the spotlight, not me, so I'm nominating someone else. This person's name is Clayton Westgate. And Brent, you might even know Clayton. I'm sure you've ran into him at least a time or two. Clayton can fish. Right here, we're on his Facebook page. And I believe this is a picture of a bass that he caught at Lacine. I think it went somewhere in the realm of 7.5 pounds. Lacine is a power plant reservoir here south of the Kansas City area. We look here, it kind of looks like he has a muskie that he's caught. There's another nice bass. That might be a 4-pounder perhaps. Oh look, there's a smallmouth he's caught. It's probably a 5-pound smallmouth. These pictures just give us a little evidence of how great of a fisherman Mr. Clayton is. Not only is he a great fisherman, but he actually is a moderator at a forum called bassresource.com. You reference this page. He has 11,000 posts. Does a heck of a job on that website, extremely involved in the fishing community, so we know that he can catch fish. We know that he's involved in the fishing community just by merit of him being a moderator with 11,000 posts on a very active website and forum. And last but not least, Clayton is one half of C&C Custom Baits. You, Mr. Brent, may have seen these baits. I know you've been in the Mondo Tackle a time or two. I'm sure Raymond has shown them to you. He is one part of C&C Baits. They make jigs. They specialize in bladed jigs. Cool company. That's Clayton. I'll get back to his picture here. A good picture. I think Clayton could be a good challenge for you, Brent. He knows these waters really well. I know, Brent, you and I have talked about a little bit how Melbourne has really turned around. And you haven't been on that body of water. Melbourne is a body of water that Brent actually doesn't live too far from. It's about an hour and a half away from him. He actually has some land down there, from what I understand. He does a lot of hunting near there. And what Brent hasn't experienced yet is the great smallmouth fishery that Melbourne has become. However, our friend here, Clayton, knows Melbourne like the back of his hand, and he has caught some big smallmouth there. He's done pretty decent in some small tournaments there. I think he's won a couple of them. Brent, I think you're going to have your hands full. I think you need to take Mr. Clayton on here. I think you guys need to fish at Melbourne, and may the best man win. if you need more information, I'd love to tell you why I think you should fish with him, but hopefully this is a good enough overview. And sorry if I'm stepping on your toes. Clayton doesn't know that I'm doing this, but he will in a little bit. But yeah, I nominate Mr. Clayton Westgate to take you on, Brent.